The other thing that you had mentioned was the interorientation, right? There's a reason that it's called the English C lesson because everything in English is in that lesson, right? So they wanted us to have, Farad wanted us to have the science of what goes on in court. The reason why you don't understand what the judges and lawyers are talking about is because they have a language. Their language is based off of prefixes, suffixes, and root words. So he needed to give us something where we could go into and explore that whole science of root words, suffixes, and prefixes. And interorientation does that. You know what I mean? So it was necessary. Because for real, every field of endeavor is just a language. Nobody ever went to school and made $1, ever, right? Every field of endeavor that you learn is really all you're doing is learning the language so that you can speak intelligently with people in that field.
You know, and one thing that I learned was the simplicity of supreme mathematics and supreme alphabets was the bomb itself. It was the most powerful thing in the world because it was simple, it was easy to understand, and easy to apply once you got it. That was the highest sciences, to keep it very simple. That's how, like, the way I was able to understand supreme alphabets, I used to have to write it in a story. Every day when I was going to be like, yo, I should get a different story from you with the supreme alphabets. Every day.
They did come out like that. Alphabets came in like cartoons. They had A, they had arm, leg on my head, they had the man.
With the pictures.
Yeah,
I had those as a young
did come
dog.
out like that, yeah.
I had those as a young dog because it was easier for me to understand it. But then like sitting down writing it in the story, becoming more fluent with it, made it a lot easier to understand, as you know what I'm saying, with me, because I used to love to write. So being that, you know what I'm saying, you go from Allah was born to see the divine equality, Father God, you know what I mean, you go into a whole story and people are able to understand your story. The more and more you write it, the clearer and clearer your story becomes. And the clearer and clearer the story becomes, the more and more you have a better understanding of it.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mega did this.